Hello and welcome to episode 4 of Spark Freedom. In the last episode, I made it here to Hot Springs, Arkansas to view the eclipse and do some off-roading. I'm now leaving on my own and heading west, and I'm going today to Oklahoma City. It's about 6 hours from here. I'm gonna explore the city, do some things there, and also meet up with an old friend that I used to travel with when my family lived on the road. So let's get this car converted and start moving that way. I've got a pretty good drive to make up, but I've heard it's very nice, so we'll see how it is. Alright, everything is packed up. I'm ready to go. It really doesn't take much to pack and unpack this. If I'm at a longer term spot, I can run my extension cord from my battery box to an outlet and charge that. So that is fully charged right now. Powering my cooler, my battery charger for the GoPro. I think that's all it's powering right now, but I also run like my computer and stuff when I need to do editing. Everything is pretty much ready to go. This is what it looks like. And I guess with that, let's get on the road and get 6 hours over to Oklahoma City. There's Oklahoma City over there. That's what I'm trying to get to. You can kind of see the top of the buildings over the barrier right there. Oh wait, it's coming. There it is. So, not too bad as far as traffic goes. Really not much. I'm surprised. It's like 6 o'clock on a Thursday. I'll catch up with you when I get there. So I found parking at the National Memorial. Honestly, wasn't that hard to do. There's a million spots open. But interestingly enough, because it is like 6:15, 6:20 right now, I don't have to pay for parking, because the parking, you don't have to pay for it after 6, which was really nice because I didn't want to have to pay for it, obviously. It's kind of desolate downtown, 6:15 on a Thursday. Not much going on here. Here is the National Memorial. Hello everyone, future voiceover Dom here. I decided to do a voiceover for this segment instead of talking at the memorial, so I could be as respectful as possible. For those of you who are not familiar with the Oklahoma City bombing, I have a few facts for you, although I definitely encourage you to do your own research on this tragic event. I will also leave a link to a History Channel video of the Oklahoma City bombing, as well as a link to the Wikipedia page in the pinned comment. The chairs you are seeing now are each dedicated to one of the 168 people tragically killed on April 19th, 1995, when Timothy McVeigh parked a rental truck full of explosives outside the Alfred P. Murrah Federal Building. The gates on either end of the memorial are known as the Gates of Time. Time 9:01 on the eastern gate represents the last moment of peace before the attack, while the time 9:03 on the western gate represents the first moment of recovery after the attack. The outside of both gates have an inscription which reads, "We come here to remember those who were killed, those who survived, and those changed forever. May all who leave here know the impact of violence. May this memorial offer comfort, strength, peace, hope, and serenity." This memorial was dedicated on the 5th anniversary of the attack on April 19th in the year 2000, in the spot where the Murrah building used to stand. If you ever visit Oklahoma City, I definitely recommend visiting this memorial for yourself and learning more about the history of this event. Thank you for watching the video up to this point, and I hope you're enjoying it so far. I remember last time I was here many years ago, I came at night, and it's a completely different thing at night because everything lights up. I've never been in the museum portion though. It's probably very interesting. I've just never really gone. I might have gone today, but it's already closed by now, so I don't really have the time. And that was the Oklahoma City National Monument. Hopefully I do a good job with the voiceover for that part. I really didn't want to do any talking in there. I wanted to be as respectful as possible, because you can really feel the loss and the tragedy when you walk through that front entrance right there. And I didn't want to be that guy walking around with the camera talking to it. I wanted to take a moment and just hang out and pray a little bit. But before I head to the Harvest Host for the night, I'm going to stop by this little, it's almost like an air museum right out front of the airbase here. It's called Charles B. Hall Air Park. They've got like just little planes, or not little planes, but like military aircraft and stuff parked out front. So let's go check that out before it gets too dark here. It's like 6:45 p.m. right now, so it's supposed to get dark by 8. So let's see if I can, I'll easily make it there. So let's get going. Okay, so I've made it to the outdoor aircraft park right outside of Tinker Air Force Base. It was actually kind of terrifying because the entrance to the base is right there and the highway is like 100 feet to the right of that. So I was worried that I was going to end up in line or trying to get on base or something just because I was trying to get over here. But I was able to make it across. I do always love this kind of stuff, looking at planes or military equipment. So, and I am the only one here. Nobody else is here, which makes sense on a late Thursday afternoon. People got things to do. I was looking on Google Maps, and that right on the other side of this fence right here is a on-base supermarket. I think that's really kind of interesting. They've got like the, right over there, they've got the return cart thing, and you know, I was looking at pictures and it looked like they got a little sushi place and stuff in there, so it's just interesting. It's got their own little on-base town. It looks like right here, this grocery store even has like a phone app pickup for groceries. It's funny, it's a big grocery store too. It's kind of weird being at a place like this all alone, even just beyond not being here with like family or friends or something, just literally nobody else is here. This is really cool. I've never seen a B-1 Lancer in person, but this is absolutely massive. This is such a cool and interesting park. I'm glad that even though I got to Oklahoma City a little bit later, I was still able to find a lot to do today. Because tomorrow is the only other day that I think I'm spending here, and I'm planning on going over to a friend's. And I don't think I'm going to do much of any filming, so. But these aircraft are really cool to look at. I'm going to hang out in this park a little bit longer, and then start making my way back to the Harvest Host location, and eventually start settling in and getting ready for the night. So I'll see y'all back there. Alright, I have made it to my Harvest Host location for the night. I wanted to stay in a Harvest Host because I don't really like stealth camping near a major city, so this one actually works out perfectly. This one is called Equine Meadows, and it looks absolutely amazing. I can park all the way down there by the lake if I want to, or if I want to charge my battery box, I can actually back in right there and just be under the cover and be charging everything at the same time, and it's a nice little hidden spot. Alright, look at that. I'm parked inside a barn right now, camping in my car. This is actually kind of really cool. And the best part about it is, because I am inside a structure, it should be pretty much completely level. So I don't even have to move around to make sure that my bed and everything is level. So now I'm going to get set up for the night. I wonder what window blinds I should put up since I am inside of a place. I think I'm going to put up the front one because there is somebody right there. And then these two front side ones, and I think I'll leave the back 3 open so that I can have some light in here and so that it can be a little bit more open, because I don't need the full lockdown privacy kind of thing. So okay, it's getting really dark out, so I wanted to make this last part just before it gets too dark. See, I have the front all covered up, and I'm about to make myself a quick dinner before I go to bed. I am super excited for tomorrow because tomorrow I'm going to be going even more west and making my way towards Amarillo, and then going to see Cadillac Ranch, which is a bunch of Cadillacs pointed skyward, kind of with their backs, half buried in the ground and covered in paint. So that's going to be really cool. It's a place I visited a super long time ago, but I barely even remember it. It's been many years, so I'm going to do that tomorrow, and I will show you around a little bit more what my campsite looked like tonight, tomorrow morning when there's some actual light out. So I'll catch up with y'all then. Oh, also before I go for the night, this is my dinner. It is 2 chicken Caesar wraps. So those came out pretty nicely, and they're pretty cheap to make too. It's just pre-cooked canned chicken, a salad kit, and some tortillas, and that's it. It's a whole meal. So I'll see y'all in the morning. Good morning. It is currently like 9:45, 10 o'clock in the morning. I let myself sleep in a little longer than I wanted to, but it is what it is. I wanted to show you my campsite. Here it is. So I really did sleep inside. I mean, it's not inside like a building, but it's like inside a covered place. So I am going to get things ready, head out, and then later tonight I'm going to spend the night at a Cracker Barrel in Amarillo, I think? Yeah. And then tomorrow morning I'm going to go to... where am I going? Cadillac Ranch, that's where I'm going. So I will see you all there. Oh, also before I forget, I set my tripometer on my car right when I left my house, and we just hit that top number right there, 1,000 and just like 1,005 miles. So turn off music. So we've hit just over 1,000 miles since I left the house. So we've done a lot of driving. So that number is going to keep going up, and then I will continue to check it as we continue this trip. So I've made it to Amarillo, Texas, and now Cadillac Ranch. Cadillac Ranch, for those who don't know, is a bunch of cars placed out, standing up like this, in the middle of nowhere, just outside of Amarillo. It's an art exhibit, so you can come here with spray paint and just paint all over the place. Here, I'll show you a little bit. Just from right here, there's paint all over the road here. Those dumpsters over there covered in paint, and then this entire wall here is all painted. So I've bought some spray paint, and let's go paint a car. There's so much water everywhere that you can actually only get to like the first 2 cars, and then all of these other cars are stuck in the water, which stinks because this will lot of people spraying on that first car. I remember it being completely dry last time I was here. It must have rained recently. I think I may have found a spot I can get to, but it's gonna be difficult. Don't fall over. Alright, I made it. Top of the car. Okay. It's kind of hard to read it, but I have written Spark Freedom on the car. Okay. Must be. I would want some sort of painting mask if I was going to paint up in there. Now I gotta get back. I think I'll jump for it. Oh! Made it. I guess I could put one here too while I'm standing here. Thank you for watching episode 4 of Spark Freedom. In the next episode, I'm going to be traveling to Carlsbad Caverns and exploring all of that. But for now, thank you again. Please like and subscribe, and I will see you next time.